There's a relationship that we'll talk about in just a second between great work and appreciation. What we see again and again is that people, we all, love to be the beneficiaries of great work. We love to receive it. We love to receive it in the form of products we use, products that we didn't think we needed before, that now we go, don't take this out of my hand. I do everything on this. We love to experience, we love to watch great work. We're drawn to it. Think about the games you watch. Think about your favorite football team. Whatever entertainment you watch, we love to see some great work going on. We admire it. We feed off it. We love it. It inspires us. It becomes part of us. We love to be around great work. That was a comment made earlier today. We love to be around it. We love to be participants when there's great work going on. I don't think it is an accident that great talent is brought around great work. People crave the ability to do something that matters, that makes a difference, that has an impact. We all do. It's inside of us. I think sometimes, for those who you think, that person is just a total slug. They just have no interest in doing something and really engaging. I would really challenge that idea. I think everybody inside of them has that desire to do something that matters. And it will express itself in different ways. And in some cases, that person has not received any feedback about some success that they've had. That's the part that's missing in many regards. And often you find cultures where the sense of mediocrity becomes so pervasive that people kind of forget their capability to do some great work and how badly they want to make that happen. And I've seen this again and again. You can even see somebody who's maybe disengaged in a work setting, and at night they're volunteering, they're doing some amazing things. What's up with that? I think deep down we all crave the desire to do something that makes a difference. We want to do things that are valued. We like results. We're not just people who want to do things to be praised. That would be hollow. We want to do something that we know contributes value. It's part of who we are. It's part of our own identity. Another interesting thing is that great work is nothing more than little micro increments of success. I don't know what it was like for you, but I remember growing up thinking, what is the success thing about? Is success, you have a nice house, a job, a certain title. Success, I think, has changed a lot. Success in its truest definition, in my view, is these little pieces of great work that you string together over time. That's what forms success. Think about your own careers. You're at the top of your game. Senior-most leaders in your organization, big organizations, successful organizations. If you look back across your history, you will find little moments of great work. A little moment of great work, you got a taste of it. You loved it. You loved how it felt to make a difference. That led to doing something else that made a difference. That led to doing something else that made a difference. Pretty soon, people started to say, this person does great work. Not just did a little piece of great work, they do great work. I can count on them again and again for doing things that make a difference. It's how we grow. So, in answering the question, why is great work so valuable to an organization? It's valuable at every level. Its value is basically the lifeblood of us individually. Think about it. When we stop doing great work, we plateau out. We just move into sane. People who do great work continue to grow and thrive and prosper. Same exact thing is true of organizations. We've seen it. We've watched organizations that crest, and pretty soon they're not doing great work. They're not creating differences that people love. And customers don't keep buying from them because they start going to other people who offer things that they love more. Communities, economies, At every level, that little tiniest unit of change, of things that move us forward, it comes from somebody or some group of people doing some great work, doing something different that other people love. So that brings us back to this little line again, appreciate great work. Let's talk a little bit about appreciate. What do we mean by that? What's the definition? This is a compilation of a series of dictionary definitions on the word appreciate. What's that all about? Why is it so relevant? Appreciate means to apply wisdom, sound judgment, and keen insight in recognizing the worth of someone or something. I found that quite interesting. It's discriminatory in its judgment. It's trying to say that sound judgment is used when we decide whether we appreciate something or not. In other words, it needs to be valued. It needs to be valuable in order to be truly appreciated. Otherwise, you wouldn't use the word. You'd use something else, acknowledge or something else. But appreciate, to appreciate something, is using judgment and understanding the value of something. That's what appreciate means. Also happens to mean to grow. Funny how those two things are connected, isn't it? Love what Mike was saying earlier about people's feeling that when they were recognized, when they were acknowledged for having contributed value, it drew the best out of them. Same crew, same people as before. Totally different performance. It's a very, very powerful principle. There's also an important relationship between these two that we often can overlook. And sometimes managers, and I thought Tom's comments earlier were fabulous about the different generations and how different generational perspectives around great work, around making a difference. I'll tell you, a lot of the stuff we're seeing, that millennial generation, a really big deal that they get to make a difference. That they're not just put in same land and set on a track. They love to make a difference. So the relationship between the two. Sometimes we can focus entirely on just the great work side. You may have been part of companies or managers or teams where only performance mattered and there was no appreciation given when somebody made a difference. It just kept becoming expected, expected, expected. No conversations around the value that was received. No appreciation given. What happens in those settings? You get high performance, then what happens? It starts to taper off. People just get burned out. They feel like, I'm just stuck in a machine here. You're going to suck every last bit of energy out of me to make the next number, to make the next number, and as soon as I quit, it's over. It doesn't quite work. It's not sustainable. Appreciation, which again, I thought Mike did a great job of saying, what happens if appreciation is insincere? It's awful. It's awful. It's seen as manipulative. Appreciation without great work is hollow. People see right through it. When you put the two together, when somebody has done a piece of great work, however small or large, when they've done some great work, and that work is appreciated, it just drives you. You can't get enough of it. We crave it already to do great work, and when we get to hear that it was valued, we bring even more of our strength, of our creative energy, of our passion to do it again. And it's just a never-ending cycle. And that's part of our jobs as leaders, is to create cultures where that cycle flourishes, where people are inspired to do great work, to make a difference, and when a difference is made, we celebrate it, we appreciate it, we talk about it, we tell everybody about it. And that is what drives thriving, successful cultures of great work.